Though we are 3 generations into the Z4 lineup, the first generation Z4 sure did know how to make an entrance back in the year 2002 when it first made its debut. Everything about the Z4 and all the generations really screams out BMW and all what they stand for, like the long sweeping body lines, the long bonnet, the kidney grills and all that. So also engine, for being a car of this size, it has quite a powerful engine, quite a powerful Nazi engine to be exact. So speaking of engines, I'm gonna let Oshan take over and give you guys a brief rundown on the engine.
Alright, I'm going to talk about the engine bay, but before that, I'm holding the hood because the bonnet shocks are gone. Right, so there are quite a few engine variants for the E85 Z4, starting off with the 4-cylinder variant, which is a 2-liter inline 4 called the N46. Now moving on, you have a 2.5-liter inline 6, that is the base or the starter straight 6 version of the engine variants that has a 6-cylinder. So 6 cylinders. Now that is called the N54, and then you get the big boy, the S54, which is a 3.2-liter inline 6 that is featured in the Z4M Roadster. Now we come to this particular model, which is a 3.0 straight 6, which is called the M54, which is the engine in this car. And by BMW enthusiasts, said to be the best engine option for the Z4 E85, which is true. So stock, it has 231 horsepower and around 300 Newton meters of torque. But this particular car has a Stage 2 tune from BRJW and is packing around 320 horsepower and around the same amount of torque in Newton meters, but we are not quite sure about that, but the horsepower figures are 320. Now, stock 0 to 100 times is around 5.9 seconds, or 0 to 60 at around 5.6. So, other than that, there's nothing much done to this car, and of course this car has a straight pipe exhaust system and a cold air intake as well. That is the only aftermarket mod that has done to this engine bay, except the Stage 2 tune.
The front end of this particular generation Z4 might look attractive to some, but not so much to everyone else. If you'll ask me what this car reminded me of, I'd have to say the Blobfish, although a good-looking Blobfish. And don't get me wrong, I do love the overall design of the E85, but if I had to be honest with you guys, I think that some of the cars that rolled out of the factory from BMW, they straight up look like they're on some good crack, like M6. Okay, so yeah, so I really think that they are on crack now. Anyways, jokes aside, let's talk about the front end. So you have the xenon lights, and along with the less obnoxious kidney grills over there, and yeah, you have your fogs and a non-functional vent. It's all closed off. It's just a plastic grill. It's functional on that side, but not so much on this side. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Then you have this long sweeping bonnet along with the long body lines and all that, which really make the car look good in my opinion. Amongst all the cars that left the BMW factory, I would have to say that Z4 is one of the most desirable looking cars out there. I mean, you can't blame, just look at it. Anyways, so what we have brought for you all today is a 2-door roadster that was made back in the year 2003. And also there's another variant of the Z4 which is called the E86 that made its debut back in the year 2006, and it was a coupe. Not sure what took them so long to design something that hideous, but anyways, so I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but the car is extremely low. Like, look at it. Anyways, it also carries along those long sweeping lines, those body sweeping lines across the entire side profile. And now moving down lower, so the rear brake has helical springs, and the front is running on some spring struts, the suspension, yeah. And also this car is fully equipped with ABS. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it on the side profile. Looks really nice, especially with this badging, which reminds me of the planes that BMW used to make back in the day. Also has the 3.0 eye over there. And yeah, car is extremely low. It's a convertible. So we'll talk more about this later on in the video when maybe Oshan goes into the interior. So yeah, now let's talk about the rear end of the Z4. So these lights, they're quite unique, and to be honest with you, I have not seen a similar or the same kind of lights, tail lights on any other car as well. I mean, there could be, so comment down below if you guys have seen similar designs or The same tail lights on other cars as well. Anyways, Z4 badging, BMW badging, a cool looking wing. Uh, it looks cool. It looks cool. And also the top has been taken all the way up now, and you guys can get a better look of what it looks like with the top up. Other B-roll right over there. And also, so this is supposed to be glass, but it is unfortunately taped on with some plastic film. Anyways, the main attraction of the show, the straight piped exhaust system, which sounds lovely, and got a small B-roll right now so that you guys can get a good listen to it. It sounds really good, and it's a straight pipe stage 2 tune by BRJW themselves. So yeah, that's it, guys, about the rear end of the Z4.
Alright, we are in the interior of the Z4 E85, and this is our first ever roadster on the channel. Anyways, the steering wheel is leather, and these are not real carbon fiber. So moving to the right side, we have a cup holder. Now, speaking about cup holders, there aren't many storage compartments in the Z4. You only get this compartment over here. That's about it. You can't keep your phone anywhere. You can't keep it under the handbrake because when you put it down, there's no space. So yeah. Anyway, now you have your signal levers and all that. The top speed is around 244 kilometers per hour. And moving to the left side of the car, you have your AC vents, the infotainment system from BMW, and then your climate control, your particular AC control settings. The roof is manual, but it's not automatic, so you have to manually put the roof up and down. So yeah, there's no power. Then you have your heated seat buttons over here. Both driver and passenger are heated seats, being a 2003 car. Now, one more like a weird fact is that if you want to open the shutters or put the shutters down, it'll like kind of tilt your arms, because BMW could have put it over here, but instead they have put it here. You have to tilt your arm and just put, like, put the windscreen down. I don't know why they did that, but it is what it is. Now, here you also have this carbon fiber dressing going on, which I think looks fantastic for this car. And now we come to the best part, is these seats, which are really, really comfortable, I must say. And the ride is also very, very comfortable in this car. The curb weight around 1365 kilograms, and I know it's not much, so people might complain that this only has 231 horsepower, and that's not a lot, but considering the weight, it is a lot. But this car has 320 upgraded. Anyways, the seats are completely redone, including these door cards as well in red. Originally, these were beige or grey. Now these are red, and I think they look fantastic and contrast with the exterior as well. The roof, of course, is black, and the interior is red. Now we come to the transmission. So you get 4 varieties. So you get a 5-speed manual, 6-speed manual, 6-speed auto, and a 6-speed SMG. SMG is like an automated manual system, so it's basically like a clutchless manual. But this particular version is a 6-speed auto, torque converter, no dual clutches. It is a torque converter 6-speed automatic, which is good. I find it good. But if it was manual, then yeah, you get the rarest Z4 E85 option. Well, of course, you, like Sean mentioned, you get the E86 coupe as well. Yeah, now that's about it. And also there are door airbags as well, airbags in the doors and here in the steering wheel, and that they are on the passenger side. Well, that's it.
Okay, so now we're done with the review of the first ever roadster on our channel, the Z4 E85. Huge thank you to Ovin for bringing out the car for us to feature on our channel. And yeah, you can go check him out, Instagram down below, links in the description. So Oshan, over to you.
Yeah, make sure to follow us on Instagram at StreetsOfCeylon20 and on TikTok at StreetsOfCeylon, and make sure to hit that bell icon and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get notified. when we upload new videos like this.
Yes.
So with that being said, this is Ceylon.
Signing out as always.